Alright, everything seems to be working. I guess we're live. You know what I'm gonna say is the part that only people who watch the after posted stream, how you call it, will see. Except nobody watches that. Okay, I'm just gonna pull up my own stream so I can see how it looks. Okay, the audio seems to be alright. I mean, obviously it can't be, it's not that good, but it works. The heck is this guy doing? Alright, sorry. Just create a little poll. I don't know. Wait, wait, why did this guy post an ad? Yeah, Water. Did I turn off the main lights? I am. What's my phone battery doing? No, what? Yeah, yeah, well, technically I've streamed 4 times, and including this. Yeah, but only the last one and this one count. Alright, I'll just briefly go over. I'll just open this up. This is the previous pack. Oh yeah, I should make. Wait, oh, you are a mod. I don't think I actually gave you like anything to do. I think, can you time out people? I got a yellow text around mine. Ew. Is it that bad? I didn't think it was really that bad. Okay. It's like the green text on like texting. Yeah. See how many people are watching. 3 watching, which means me, you, and then some random person. Well, welcome, random person. I'm just gonna see a video. No, it is not your alt, bud. No. All I know is that myself counts. I'm just showing what I opened in the last box. See if I can get a better camera angle before we open the new one. That's totally not been opened at all before. Uh, Here's what I can do. Pause this. I don't know where. Alright, whatever. I assume not. Ooh, 4 people watching, alright. Wait, one of them might be the other person in the call right now. I don't know. I don't know if people actually care if I say their names. Do you not notice that there's another person in the Discord call right now? But, another guy. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Alright, I'll just start unboxing it. It doesn't really matter that much. So, this is the previous package. Yeah, just that, guys. As in, like, one person. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna also turn down the volume of this, because Alright, so we have these blankets. I'm thinking of decaling them. If you saw in my community post, you already saw some of the images that I was working on creating for it. Here we got smiley faces. Never a bad option to get. No, but I actually do really like these, and I will be using these a lot. Alright. Alright. We got this helmet. This visor I didn't get with it, but it's this like space helmet. I just kind of into that sci-fi kind of stop motions. I'm thinking of actually of posting some sneak peeks of one of the stop motions I'm doing right now, which is kind of sci-fi. Fedoras, those are great. These are like puffy vests, like outdoorsy kind of stuff. Cool hair pieces. Oh, this one's kind of basic, but it's also like still really good. Glad to use that one good bit. This one they don't use, but it's also really good. They get the light back here. We got paperboy caps. Those are good. Goat, always good. This thing, I don't know, looks cool. Bass looks more the size of cello. And some spider webs, because I need these for animating Spider-Man. He's too great of a figure to not animate. Alright, time to open the new one. Put all this away. This was all part of the same order. It just came in 2 parts. Due to, I don't know, why goodness the wrong thing. Alright. Here's the actual box. And this one actually comes in a reusable bag. That's pretty nice. Alright. Let's open this one piece at a time. What should we start with? Alright, let's start with these. We got, sorry, this piece. And
another colored one. These are little rubber, thankfully, because you break so easily through plastic. I know main things kind of like that before the plastic they broke. So it's like a little hood down kind of piece. I wanted a blue one, but they didn't have the blue. But it looks pretty nice. And this green one doesn't quite match this outfit, but still great. So there's those pieces. I need water. Next, we've got these really, really cool hair pieces. I think they came in the Dreams um Lego, what do you call it? Whatever series. When that was all, but really cool with the see-through parts, dual molded, I guess. Yeah, kind of a crazy dual mold. But the only issue with this is that it says it's see-through. It looks orange, seen through the pink. I have the other one right here, which this one's a little more like uh, unrealistic. I mean, see-through to begin with isn't unrealistic, but this one's great for like I don't know, sci-fi, cyberpunk, whatever. This might not be the best figure either to ship it on, but let's put these over there. Next, these pieces look kind of boring, but they're the short, movable pieces. We like to call them advanced pants. No, don't ask why, but got black, gray, and this like darker tan. Before we only had two of these black ones, so it's really nice to have a lot of these, especially if I want kids and be able to animate them in stop motions, because with these, it's not a lot of animating options. So we got those. Next, sure, we'll share this one. Sword. I think this was probably with the D&D line. I don't know. It's a really nice, unique sword. Always great to have. Fantasy. I don't do a lot of medieval fantasy stuff, but I did start a project that I still need to finish a while back. I got a little occupied and then worked on other projects. But definitely has some potential for stop motions. Even if it's like just random test ones, still such a cool sword. Another hairpiece. Just finding all these. Okay, this is not a good character for the hairpiece. Let's do this. Finding all these good hairpieces when I did the tier list that if you saw in my community post. But I was like, oh, I need to get this one because it's a good long hair piece. There's a lot of great hairpieces that they have now. Unfortunately, they don't use them. Next, we have this one, which is really cool. I never saw this until I saw it on Pick a Break. It's like a beanie with hair on it. And I picked this one out because it's got the right color hair and it matches the pants of this character. Also, just good colors and combo in general. But then it can be used with my figure that I have. I don't know, I just randomly decided to use my guy. The hair is super inaccurate. Alright. Um, so there's that one. Next, we have this one. This one's a little large. Let me put it on here. See the gap. But it's really unique, like the design.
headlights on the top, air tank, mask. Only unfortunate part is that the visor is very, very see-through, which doesn't look the best in this helmet. You have this figure that I made, and if you put like a black hat underneath, then it can look real nice. If you want like underwater or space, good piece right there. Next one, another really unique hair piece. Grab this one. This like fold over hair in purple. I don't know, I thought that was a really cool, unique one. I thought it would fit well with Cyberpunk also. And then, following the hair trend, we've got this one, which I haven't seen used a lot, but it's a lot more accurate to actual hair, unlike a lot of Lego hair pieces. Thought that was just a good one to have. And it is the final one. This one's not that uncommon of a piece. I just didn't have a whole lot of it, and I really liked it, so got a different color than I don't have. Looks nice. And then here's the best pieces out of this. We've got bowler hats. I'm making a lot of plans for making a lot of 1920, I don't know, era gambling, maybe some of those kind of area of stop motions, and the fedoras and the bowler hats just work perfectly for that. So I also have top hats, and I just didn't have these. I need these kind of stop motions. So those are the pieces that I ordered. Get them up close in a second. Alright, sorry. We got the pants, we got the hairs, the hoods, the hat, and yes. That was that order, plus this one. This was all one, but it in two parts. Alright, now get on to the animating. Also, I really like these little lights. They look real nice and stuff. And then I made this really simple build. Let me turn these off. It's really simple build. We just do this, put this light on, get a nice little like stage light. If you want to dim the effect, you can use this like card piece. Put that there. I don't know. Windshield piece. Alright, I'm gonna turn these off. These. Here is the animation. Need to pull up the thing. Because I was recreating a cutscene from Lego Star Wars 3, I believe, video game. The one that's the Clone Wars. And it's supposed to go back to that. And I need to the video so I was kind of doing it like frame for frame. Yeah, we can show some of it. it wasn't perfect because it was a lot and it was really slow. And since practically all, I haven't finished editing it all yet, as you can see. Since all the frames were floating, it was like impossible to move them such like micro amounts. So I decided to, in order to enforce the slow motion effect, I decided to animate half the frames and I'll just duplicate them or whatever so it lasts twice as long. That way it wouldn't take a ridiculous amount of time. And then I also took some shortcuts and didn't do it exactly quite the same because it was kind of hard. So I didn't know exactly how to set up everything. Alright, I'm just pulling up the clip. Gotta get the HD version. Actually, no, I was gonna get the 4K. That one's interesting because it's 60 FPS, so I had to change it 4 frames for every frame I do instead of just 2. So I don't exactly have the Asajj Ventress figure, but this works, you know, it's the job done. I had to have to borrow Yoda though for it. It's not the Clone Wars one, but you know, next best thing, I guess. I don't know. This next scene shouldn't be that hard to do. It's not a very long one. I just need to, I have to pull it up to the exact first frame. So nice so you can skip by one frame. Okay, so this is going to be a very close-up shot of, like, Yoda's face. I'm just putting the sticky tack down so the set doesn't move. It's facing the window direction, but I don't have any windows in the sky, so I'll just do it at the wall. It's not that important of a detail. Alright, let me move the stand. So in the frame, you have Yoda, who's going to be in the corner, and then you just see the battle droid gun. I can't zoom in too far because of the quality of my camera. That's just how Apple works, or phone cameras for that. So I want to get a webcam, or maybe a lens, because you can buy lenses. They're just like rest right there. Probably not meant for phones, but they work for that. And then you can like increase the zoom without lowering the quality. Right. And this, I don't think you actually see his lightsaber in this. Yeah, you don't see it in this scene. So I'll just remove it since it would be kind of a nuisance. But it's actually not bad quality. I get decent close up. What's the closest I can zoom now? Need him kind of right there. That works. I think that's good. Let's put some more stick on. That's not quite working. His feet. But I just want to keep it out of the frame. Something that I find very annoying with making stop motion sets, so you have to make them really tall, like a lot taller than you think. And it takes up a lot of Legos. So it's nice to have like flat, tall buildings, or like just using base splits sideways to get that height. Because brick buildings, some of these like interiors, so you can't have sky or any of that, and you don't want all the shots to be really close up. Sorry, it's lagging because of the stream, and I'm trying to pull it up to the right frame. Alright, let me put the battle droid in the right spot. I might not even put the whole battle droid there because I don't really have anything better to hold it up with. I'll just make sure I don't bump it. And it doesn't like fall over time. It's not the best height. Let's put it like here. Fortunately, he does not have a surprised face. I can open a cold one. Seltzer. Better soda. Alright. Sorry, now we can get to the animating. Shim is nice and secure. Okay, my phone is. Actually, it's slowly losing battery somehow. But it's not slow enough to actually make a difference soon. Alright, let's get light in there. I think that's actually a good lighting setup. Should I just remove these colors? Don't need those, as you can probably tell, you can't see them. Alright, frame 1. Camera moves slightly to the left. He ducks down a little bit. A little bit more than that, but not too far to the left. The biggest issue will be making sure it doesn't get too close to the camera, since this is the highest focus it can be. Closest focus it can be. If it gets any closer, it's going to go out of focus and I won't be able to fix it. Oh shoot. You can't see from the my camera because I don't have the video shared, but the face Yoda has in this cutscene is insane. Okay, now he's gonna have to start crouching down again. Okay, that's actually working. Can't set up and down either. He just move back a little bit. I did end up bumping it. It's fine, the camera's gonna be moving. But it's not a. Can't exactly see it. Slow down the movements here. One, two, three, four. Alright, and then we're gonna have him stop because he's gonna lean forward next frame. Just a little bit, that was too much. Alright, let's move his arms forward too because he's leaning forward. Really show the momentum. Show and keep the camera movement. This is the part when Yoda goes, oh, but he's really saying uh-oh backwards. I mean, I don't know why you'd be saying uh-oh to a battle droid, being a gunpoint to a battle droid, but, you know. Hey, maybe the Separatists really stumped him this time. We're gonna slow down the movements again. Four. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of movement they have here. Like, there's some mouth animation, but since obviously I can't do mouth animation for Yoda, you have to be really good at, like, editing in order to pull that off. But, fortunately, that is not a thing. What's cool is that they made two Gollum minifigures. So if you switch them out, you can give them different expressions, but you'd have to put them in the exact same spot the other one was. Should be trickier than just moving on your guy's head. But Brotherhood Workshop managed to do it, and it definitely looked like it was worth the results. Alright, that's the end of that shot. I said it was going to be kind of short, because I need to go. There's not a whole lot of people on anyway. I mean, it's 10 o'clock. What do you expect? It's literally just us right now. But, you know, maybe some people watch the after. I don't know, what's the actual name for it? The posted stream? Gotta be an actual term for it. But I think those movements are pretty smooth. But the editing here is gonna be extremely annoying. Like, these shots weren't that hard like this one, but then this one, I had to have all these moving parts and then somewhat line it up and have it start building, and then it does like the spin around, grab the gun. And then I had to make sure I got it in the right spot here at the end. But I will be adding more to the end of it, because it's not just a regular scene, it's like the main one with the song and all that. You know. And I might work on the because there's sections beforehand that don't that where they're walking stuff. I might do those. I wasn't gonna do them because I didn't have a Cody figure, but then I did one the show, so I had to use them anyway, and I just did this figure instead. So I was like, okay, might as well just use them again. I also don't have the right guards or whatever, Senate guards, but these are another kind of Senate guards, so that works well. Alright, well, good unboxing. Turnout was questionable next game, but it was just so I can also get used to streaming, and I might make it like a once every 2 weeks over the summer. I'm not busy. I shouldn't be. There'll obviously be times I can't, but yeah, maybe even once a week. I really want Lego stop motion streaming or like animating streaming to be more of a thing on YouTube and maybe even Twitch. Because there's not even a Twitch category for like animating, I don't think in general. And I don't know. I think that's a problem because I think it's quite interesting to watch. I mean, I'm not the best at it. This is my second time really streaming. And then Forest Fire 101 does lots of streams. Those are always good. I mean, you watch the stream, stay in it for an hour and leave, and you're still working on the same frame of the animation. Still confused how he gets any projects done, but I guess that's why he doesn't get any done. No, his stuff's amazing though, so I can't make fun of it. Alright, well, we got some animating done. Unbox something. That's productive enough. No more unboxing though. Maybe. Actually, no. Next time I stream, what I might do is if I finish the decal figures, I will like the heads that I had, these blank heads. If I decal them, I'll show them on stream next time. But I haven't bought the decal paper yet, so who knows when that'll be. Alright, well, good stuff. See ya.